Welcome everyone to my Alice kit overview. Alice is the newest anomaly agent and the third physical anomaly agent after Piper and Jane Doe. In this kit overview, I will go over Alice and explain what she does, then go over her signature W engine, possible build options, and teams. Keep in mind that information in this video is not official. Alice was already heavily reworked during the current beta, and everything regarding her kit is still subject to change. And without further ado, Alice is an S-rank physical anomaly agent from the upcoming Spook Shack faction. Her core skill level bonus will increase base attack and anomaly mastery. Alice is an on-field anomaly agent who can deal additional damage after triggering the physical attribute anomaly and can also increase disorder damage. Alice can also deal an additional assault when any squad member triggers an attribute anomaly. Before going over the specifics of Alice's kit, let's take a quick look at the physical attribute anomaly. When an agent builds up the physical attribute anomaly, an instance of damage, assault, will be triggered, momentarily staggering the affected enemy. Enemies will also become inflicted with flinch for 10 seconds. Flinch does not deal damage, but instead increases the days taken. Moving on to Alice's kit, after any squad member triggers the physical attribute anomaly, and therefore inflict flinch onto an enemy, Alice's core skill will deal damage equal to 2.5% of the attribute anomaly's original damage every second, while the enemy is inflicted with flinch. You also don't need another physical agent to trigger this effect, as it only needs any squad member, including Alice, to inflict flinch. In addition, when an enemy is inflicted with flinch, disorder damage will increase by 18% for every second remaining of the flinch state's duration. This works in a very similar way to how disorder damage is calculated. When two attribute anomalies are triggered on an enemy, the disorder damage will be calculated based on the number of seconds passed since the first attribute anomaly was applied. The less time that passes between the first and second anomaly, the more damage the disorder deals. Alice's disorder damage bonus works in a very similar manner, providing an 18% damage bonus for every second remaining. When Alice triggers assault, she will also have her physical anomaly buildup increased by 25% for the next 20 seconds. As for the rest of her core skill, Alice has a stack called Sword Chi. Sword Chi can be gained through her basic attacks, dash attack and dodge counter, assist follow-up, chain attack and ultimate X special, and lastly, triggering assault or disorders. Up to 300 Sword Chi can be accumulated. Sword Chi is a core part of Alice's kit, as it allows her to use an enhanced basic attack. For every 100 Sword Chi, Alice can charge a basic attack and up to 3 times. The higher the charge level, the more physical damage and attribute anomaly buildup is dealt, very similar to Miyabi's enhanced basic attack. Gaining Sword Chi points by just using basic attacks can be a bit slow. However, you can gain a load of points by using her ultimate, which deals physical damage and restores 100 points, or Alice's X special, which has 2 different forms, both granting around 30 points. You can also use this X special to trigger a perfect dodge just before being attacked, just like Yixuan's X special. Doing this will restore an additional 3 points. Triggering an assault will also restore 5 points. Because of the way she accumulates Sword Chi points, you will likely want Alice to have some on-field time, allowing her to gain Sword Chi points through her different skills, while also building up the physical attribute anomaly. Going back to Alice's core skill, every 100 Sword Chi points consumed will grant 1 Stardust stack. Each Stardust stack will allow Alice to instantly trigger an additional assault the moment a squad member applies an attribute anomaly onto an enemy. This additional assault can also trigger a disorder, even with the regular physical attribute anomaly Alice builds up. And lastly, for Alice's faction bonus, which requires either a support or anomaly agent, She will first restore her sword chi points to the max when entering combat. 5 sword chi points will also be restored when a squad member triggers a disorder. Additionally, every point of anomaly mastery above 140 will increase Alice's anomaly proficiency by 1.2. Thanks to Alice's core skill level bonus, she will always have more than 140 anomaly mastery. As for her signature W engine, it has a base attack of 713 and increases attack by 30%. As for its effect, it'll firstly increase anomaly mastery by 60. When the equipping character triggers an assault, physical damage will be increased by 20% for 20 seconds, stacking twice. 2 stacks will automatically be granted when entering combat. The anomaly mastery buff will not only help build up the physical attribute anomaly faster, but also grant more anomaly proficiency through her faction bonus, since Alice can trigger additional assaults as long as she keeps consuming sword chi points, maintaining 2 stacks for a 40% physical damage bonus shouldn't be very difficult. Overall, this will obviously be Alice's best in-slot. However, other anomaly W engines such as Weeping Gemini or possibly even Roaring Rides should also be pretty viable options, as Alice will probably be built as a regular anomaly agent, focusing on anomaly proficiency. In terms of drive disc sets, the first set that comes to mind for a physical anomaly agent will be the Fanged Metal set, which increases the damage dealt after triggering an assault. Freedom Blues is another anomaly-focused set. However, this will be a much better option on Yuzuha if you also decide to get her. Other sets might also be usable, especially drive disc sets that increase attack. As for 2-piece sets, Phaethon's Melody for the anomaly mastery increase, a 2-piece anomaly proficiency set, or even attack should all be viable options to consider. And as for possible build options, she will likely want anomaly proficiency, attack or physical damage, and lastly, anomaly mastery. A 6th partition, anomaly mastery piece, will allow for faster anomaly buildup, but also more anomaly proficiency points through her faction bonus. Alice is an anomaly agent who focuses on triggering assaults and disorders, so she will probably want stats that increase attribute anomaly damage, like anomaly proficiency, attack, and damage bonuses. Overall, Alice looks like another strong damage dealer. Alice is an anomaly agent who can trigger an additional assault, much like how Yanagi triggers additional disorders. Alice will probably serve a very similar role to Jane Doe, where she would need some on-field time to build up her sword chi stacks and physical attribute anomaly. Consuming sword chi points will allow Alice to trigger an additional assault that can trigger disorder with any attribute anomaly, and with another anomaly agent like Yanagi or Vivian, you'll be able to trigger more disorders and proc more assaults. As for possible team comps, having another anomaly agent will allow Alice's additional assault, and therefore disorders, to apply more often, not only dealing more damage, but also helping restore sword chi points to Alice. Yanagi should be a decent option, as she deals a decent amount of damage, and the additional disorders will help restore sword chi points. Vivian should also be another decent option, as she allows Alice to be on field, and also deals a decent amount of damage through her ab blooms. Bernice, Grace, and other anomaly agents should also work alongside Alice. Playing Alice with another physical anomaly agent will result in fewer disorders, but could still be an option. Piper could help build up the physical attribute anomaly without taking up too much on-field time, and also use the 4-piece Freedom Blues set. And for the last team slot, a support like the upcoming Yuzuha will probably be the best option. Other supports like Astra or even Caesar should also be viable. And that'll be all from this kit overview. Alice does look pretty promising and should be a strong damage dealer in the right teams, but she probably won't be necessary to get as other physical agents exist that can easily fill the same role. Thank you for making it till the end, and thank you for watching.